back here at the compound again. What did I get for free today? I got the steel drum, file cabinet, and an allegedly working air compressor, missing a wheel, and then the super heavy duty wire. I guess a lot of people claim that this is worth stripping down. There's even some thicker stuff in here. I would like to get $4 a pound for it because that's what the price is up to today. Bear Bright is more at some scrap yards, like $4.10 today. This right here is going for $3 a pound, and I tried like a little bit of this with a box cutter, and this plastic is incredibly tough, so I'm probably going to scrap it as it is. Matter of fact, that's heavy enough to warrant using this thing, actually. Believe it or not. No joke. I figured with a box cutter, it's going to take me a good hour to go through all this. If the plastic was warmed up, with the sun, at least, a nice warm summer sun, just leave it out for 30 minutes or so. That would soften it up a bit. There's other tricks. You could heat it up with something, or, well, if you burn it, then it's no longer Bear Bright anyway. So this is going straight to the scrapyard, as it is, because my time is incredibly valuable too. Which I'll probably get about 10,000 dislikes. But that's just the way it is, If I put it on blast and I put it on YouTube, and I do it the way so many YouTubers would disapprove, I can expect that. Am I right or am I right? Well, the claim was that thing worked, it's just missing a wheel, but it doesn't work. So why do people try and sell, in quotes, their garbage when they're throwing it out? It's like, that thing works, it's by the curb. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Maybe it did work. And something I did screwed it up. Who knows? But let's see if this wire's got juice in it. Yep, got juice in it. It's a little skittery. I just wanted to see if this thing actually works like they claim it does. Well, the prongs are bent a little bit. Trying to straighten them out. That don't sound right. Is she struggling? Let's disconnect that. Well, it's compressing. Really sounds like it's struggling. Which, if it trips a fuse, then I won't have any electricity until my neighbor shows up. The only other way of determining if it's drawing too much juice is touch the prongs after they feel a little warm there. That could be that they're out of alignment. Yeah, I think that's scrap. It's working, but it's really struggling there. I don't know. I have my second guess doubts about it. It's already missing a wheel. So I already kind of don't want it to begin with. Is this a part of the video where people like skip past? My ADHD world. I brought it back here. I don't know why I brought it back here. Why did I bring it back here? Oh, to plug it into a different extension cord. Anyway, I've been monkeying with this thing. I put some spray lube on that. So this goes up and down now. Yay! It's only been sitting outside for 2 years. But the turntable still works. A true testament to German engineering, right? Bosch. But this is all air controlled, these parts. So I'm thinking I could just separate this arm thingy and get this off of here. Get that off the table. But this is a rim clamp. And well, that little air compressor doesn't have enough balls to make this thing function at all. And that one right there, that works, but it's got a couple of pinhole leaks. And it hasn't been sitting outside, it's been inside the shop, but from the day I found it, that's probably why it was by the curb. I found it scrapping. So it leaks air. Also, this very important part right here, where the air supply is at, that snapped off. So I was just going to use this as the air supply. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, right? I was just going to use that. And how's that working for you, King? Not really. I don't know where it was several days ago. I don't remember where I put the other piece. So I could be out of luck. I think I put it here somewhere. I think this is it. Yep, we should put that on there so we don't forget. Right? That would make sense, right? At least finger tighten it on there so it doesn't, like, you know. Anyway. This used to go here, but of course it snapped off. So, don't you have a tap and die set? No. Nope. I'm the incomplete mechanic. Other than that, it runs great. It really does. You know, when something gets too broke down, I just end up getting so frustrated with it. I just scrap it. Because I figure I can find more. There's a little chunk of copper. You're $4 a pound now. You $4 a pound. Let that be the thumbnail. That little stubborn chunk of brass. I couldn't get this out yesterday. Look how twisted this thing is. I'm gonna have to put this on the vise. I'll put this on the vise and cut it with the Sawzall. We'll get that out of there. $2.40 a pound. You know, brass I think is actually better than copper. All right, brass is really heavy. You know, and it adds up quick. The ever-shrinking compound. This is amazing, isn't it? Flat tire problems. That and that. I don't think the ground is ever going to dry out around here. So I'm just going to have to man up and get a piece of cardboard or wood or whatever and crawl under there. Just sucks working in the mud. Laying in the mud. Working in the mud. It could be worse. So we're going to get rid of this wire. Because I need a couple of dollars in the pocket, which I don't have. Got a whole day ahead of me. That's the beauty of summer. At the maximum 15 in my area, 15 hours and 15 minutes. And that's on June 21st. First day of summer. Swear to God, every time you get behind somebody from Ontario, they like go way under the speed limit. Like they must have the speedometer set to kilometers or something.